Throughout history, Cyprus was under the influence of the Greeks, Egyptians, Romans, Byzantine, Arabic, Latin, Ottoman, and British civilizations. With the emergence of Islam, the island of Cyprus became a power sharing area between the East and the West. On the island, Muslims and Christians were living together without territorial distinction. As a result of its proximity to Jerusalem, the island of Cyprus was overloaded with religious and military organizations like hundreds of Latin Christians, civil or religious institutions, Benedictine, Cistercian, Franciscan, Dominican, and Carmelite sects. Western Christians were more concentrated in the cities, and the number of Latin churches in Famagusta was more than in rural areas. At the beginning of the Lusinian period, there was a great mismatch between Orthodox Greeks and Latin settlers. Armenians started to migrate to Cyprus before 291, and they had a small church in Famagusta and their district in Nicosia. In the 15th century, during the Venetian period, they let the other Venetian colonies and Syrians come to the island. Famagusta, as one of the most important coastal cities of Cyprus in the medieval period, was once an international trade center for the Levant and Western European merchants. Throughout history, many people with diverse cultures and different religious beliefs traveled and settled down in Famagusta and made their buildings with their architectural techniques and varying styles. Some roofed and restored churches survived the earthquakes and Ottoman bombard attacks and have been reused by changing their functions from churches to mosques. The most elegant one is St. Nicholas Cathedral, which was converted into Lala Mustafa Pasha Mosque by adding a minaret. Another example is St. Peter and Paul Church, which was converted into a mosque in 1571 and renamed Sinan Pasha Mosque or Buğday Mosque. St. Anne Church, Nestorian Church, Armenian Church, Twin Churches, Jacobean Church, Mustafa Pasha Mosque, and Ayazoni Church are roofed churches that remain in the walled city of Famagusta. Although some of the mentioned churches have a function, most of them are left abandoned like a store or even empty without any function. Unfortunately, the Cathedral of St. George of the Greeks, St. Simeon Church, the Church of St. George of the Latins, the Church of the Franciscans, the Church of St. Mary of Carmel or Carmelite Church, and I. Nicholas Church are abandoned ruins, and these churches have no roofs or function for a long time. There are also some unnamed and ruined churches and underground churches in Famagusta that are unknown to the locals and even the experts in Cyprus.